Hey everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore. And it is day 60 of the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs challenge that Marshall Latham and I are doing here on Big Anklevich on health. All right, we'll jump straight into the daily videos. But first, as usual, come check out our Facebook group. Links down there below, and you can just click on it and join us. We hang out there. Marshall and I hit Facebook probably once a day at least, so we can talk and comment on stuff and just support each other in doing carnivore. So check that out. And now on with the daily videos. It is day 60, which is a Sunday. And today I actually ate 2 meals, which I don't do very often, but I was feeling it. I don't know, I wondered, do I need to eat more to be able to lose weight? That does seem contradictory, but I hear that all the time with carnivore. Eat more and eat more fat, and that will help you lose. Most likely the reason you're not losing weight is because you're not eating enough. You're starving yourself and your body's thinking, I need to conserve. So I tried to eat more. So yeah, I had myself a couple of meals. The first meal, for some reason, I don't know why I do this sometime, but I felt like eating a can of corned beef. I think it's okay. It's probably better not to eat, but I have it in case of emergencies. It's a food storage thing, and I think you can't just let your food storage sit. You got to eat it on occasion to keep your food storage going good. So anyways, I had a food storage thing of corned beef, and I ate it with some eggs. I cooked some eggs, some corned beef up, and I had a bunch of butter with it, and I ate probably a whole half a stick of butter that I had with that meal. Corned beef, eggs, and butter. And it was really tasty, I'll have to tell you that much. I am a fan. And then later on in the day, probably around 6 or so, I wanted something else to eat. And so I had myself a pound of bacon. And that was it. It's just a pound of bacon with some butter again. I ate a bunch more butter. And so I ate more. We'll see if I lose weight because of that. Who knows? But remains to be seen. Maybe next October 1st, we'll find out.
Hey, it's day 60 of the beef, butter, bacon, egg challenge. Day 60, that means we've been doing this. We're 2/3 of a way through our 90-day challenge. That's pretty cool. This is the longest I've ever done a challenge, right? I mean, I've done 2 30-day challenges in March and April. Not necessarily back to back. There was a little bit of a gap in between them. But that's why when I challenged Big to do the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge, I wanted to do it for 90 days. One of the reasons is because that's what Dr. Berry suggests, but also because I didn't want to just do another 30-day challenge. I'd already done 30-day challenges, and then I ran into some trouble, especially after the second one, by going back and trying to eat somewhat normal, but getting back into bad habits. And I definitely want to encourage you to join the Big Anklevich on Health Facebook group, as Big has been talking about recently. It's kind of fun. I try to post on there at least a couple times a week, and Big gets on there too. And also you can comment on our videos there also, because those are posted. I do belong to another group, Carnivore Group, and somebody just posted on there today, Sean White. Hey, if you're listening, Sean, shout out, man. You're doing awesome. Keep going. And I'm going to keep going too. But he put out a post today that talked about, hey, don't keep flying around. Don't try this for a week and that for a week and move all around. Your body needs to have time to figure out what are you doing here. So you should do it for at least 90 days, right? At least 3 months worth, and see how your body reacts, see what your body's doing, and learn how things are working for you. So, that's what we're doing with this 90-day challenge. I think those are wise words. And I think I've learned that as part of my growth here as a newbie carnivore guy, is you have to commit, right? You can't just say, oh, I'm going to do it for 30 days and then I'm going to go back to eating whatever. Yeah, 30 days is pretty easy, really. 90 days is quite a bit bigger of a commitment. So far, it's been fairly easy. I mean, there's definitely temptations out there and things that I've wanted to do or eat, partake of, that aren't part of beef, butter, bacon, egg. And sometimes it's even harder because, well, shoot, I ate that all the time when I was just doing regular carnivore. That's perfectly good to eat, but it's not part of beef, butter, bacon, egg. So you have to not eat that, right? If you're being true to what we're trying to accomplish here. And, what are we trying to accomplish? We're trying to learn. We're trying to be more healthy. Hopefully that includes losing weight. But it also means giving your body what it needs so that it can do what it needs to do. Your body knows what to do if it has the tools, if it has the fuel. And so that's what we're trying to do here with this 90-day challenge that we're 2/3 of the way through. Today being day 60. So that's pretty cool. To talk about what I ate yesterday, or actually today. Today is day 60, right? So I had the same thing today that I had yesterday. I had 6 eggs scrambled up with some bacon crumbles in it, and I had a pound of bacon. So maybe I had a little bit less because I had a pound of bacon plus 4 or 5 other pieces of bacon yesterday, day 59. But today I just had the pound of bacon and the eggs. And it's just because I was lazy. It was simple. It's easy to cook up. And that's what I did today. Tomorrow is Monday. It's Memorial Day. And Labor Day. Come on, that's the other end of the summer, right? Labor Day. And so I think I'm going to try a really good chuck roast recipe that I learned on the Carnivore Quest YouTube channel. But I'm going to do it Dutch oven style because it's hot out there and I don't want to use my oven. So I'm going to use a Dutch oven. So check in for that tomorrow. Ooh, cliffhanger there for you. But hey, man, just keep going. Don't stop. Even if you mess up, man, keep going.
Okay, just to clarify, I think what Marshall meant was if you mess up, keep going with the thing that you were doing right before your mess up. Don't keep going with the mess up, because that's kind of contrary to the idea of keeping going that he's trying to push anyway. But yeah, keep going. That's definitely the theme of the day, I'd say. It's 60 days we've been doing this beef, butter, bacon, and eggs thing, and we're still going. Got 30 more days before we complete, this big thing that we're doing, but that's not going to be the end, that's for sure. If we count back to the start, we started doing our carnivore challenges back in March. It was March 15th that started in with that stuff. And yeah, I have not had carbs since then. It's now September 5th? Is that what it is? 4th? I think it's the 4th. I don't know. I've lost count of the dates. But yeah, that's a pretty long time. It's basically 6 months. And that's pretty exciting. I'm really, in the zone, and I'm liking it. Like today, somebody tried to offer me candy. They're like, do you want some Sour Patch Kids? Because it's September now. It's time to start doing Halloween stuff, right? So they had little Halloween candies. And they're like, you want some Sour Patch Kids? And I said, no, thank you. wasn't even a temptation at all, but I thought, you know, I haven't had sugar since March 15th for 6 months. I'm sure as heck not gonna throw it away for some Sour Patch Kids. That would be crazy talk. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's funny how off the rails I was on March 14th until Marshall said, you know what, let's start tomorrow, when I challenged him to do carnivore with me. And ever since then, really been able to stick with it. And it's been so good for every aspect of my life, really. And we're about to do a video where we talk about our various non-scale victories that hopefully can counteract the video where we talked about my scale defeat. But yeah, it's there's been so many things that carnivore has improved in my life. And you know, some months you lose more and some you lose less, and eventually I won't need to lose any. You'll get all the way down to where you're supposed to be, and you can just stay at that homeostasis. And that'll be nice. But until that day, till all are one, you know, I'll be happy with the benefits that I am getting already. Diabetes under control, motivation and mood so much better than it was. Just all these great things that have happened because of this. And if you've never tried it, goodness gracious, give it a shot. It'll change everything for you. It'll improve your life so much. There might be some challenges here and there for you have to figure out things and fine-tune things, but it's gonna start to improve everything for you right away. And yeah, we're gonna keep going with this. We're gonna keep going to 90 days, and then we're gonna keep going after 90 days, and keep going until we get to, you know, the eating. We'll get to our proper human size, eating the proper human diet, and that'll be pretty awesome. So yeah, we'll see you guys there all along the way. Thanks for watching. Big Anklevich, One Health.